Happy May the 4th, everyone. To celebrate, we're going to do a Star Wars joke of the week. Where did Luke get his bionic hand from?
Where, Owen?
From the second-hand store. Sorry about that, Robin made me do it. But what we're going to do is start with a warm-up where we're going to start with the world's greatest stretch. So we've done this one a few times before, but let's talk about it. I'll walk you through a couple of reps. You're going to take a big step forward. Both hands are going to come down into the inside. Open up towards that front knee as big as you possibly can. Now bring that elbow as low to the ground as you can. Bring the hand on the outside of your leg, straighten your leg and bring up your front toe. Let me walk you through one more on the other side. Try a different angle. Big step forward. Both hands on the inside here. Open up your hand towards your front leg. Bring that same elbow down to the ground as low as you can. Bring that hand on the outside of your leg, straighten your front leg and bring up that front toe. And then stand up tall. That is the world's greatest stretch. Next in the warm-up, we're going to do some swim throughs. I'm going to get you guys on the ground. Hands out in front. Take your hands off the ground, come through the armpits in the back, and then through the armpits again up forward. So these are your swim throughs. You don't have to rush these, just keep the hands off the ground, warming up the backs of the shoulders and your back muscles. And then after that, you're going to get up into a squat hold. So I want you guys just to get a good squat stance, flat feet, hinge on down, hands forward, pausing here. Ideally, you get your hips to your knees or just above your knees, and then we're just going to hold that there for the allotted time. Okay, the workout portion of today, we're talking about 2 7-minute AMRAPs. So in a 7-minute time slot, you're going to go through as many rounds as you can of the 2 exercises. And then you're going to rest for 2 minutes, and then you'll do it once more through a 7-minute AMRAP. Okay, so your 2 exercises are quite simple. We're doing squats and push-ups. The reps are going to go up by 5 in each round. So you're going to do 5 reps in the first, and then 10, and then 15, seeing how far you can make it. So after you do your first round, see how far you made it, and see if you can beat that first score in the second time through it. Okay, so your squats, super simple, but we'll talk about it if you want to remember what it's like. Feet beneath your shoulders, screw your toes slightly outwards, and then squat straight down, bending your hips and knees at the same time. Okay, if you want to add some weight to that, go ahead, grab the weight, hold it here. And then the push-ups, fingers forward, elbows back. Find the right variation for you. So an incline onto a chair, a couch, a countertop will be easier. Flat on the ground would be harder, or your feet up on your couch and then your hands on the ground will be the hardest version. Okay? Fingers forward, elbows pointing back. Keep your spine neutral so we're not hips way up and we're definitely not hips sagging. Keep it neutral. We're pushing down and up in your push-up. All right? Do it nice, controlled, good rhythm and good form in both those exercises, but don't be afraid to push the pace to see how far you can make it in the 7 minutes. We're gonna do another variation of the dead bug. What I want you guys to do is grab a mat or just on your carpet and then find your head close to the wall. Okay, from there, get your knees up at 90, just like we always do in our dead bugs. Now keeping your low back flat into the ground, using your core muscles. And then with your hands now, we're pushing into the wall. So try to keep tension in your shoulders this whole time. And then you're simply going to reach out one leg, return, and the other leg. Again, keeping lots of tension in the core and the shoulders that whole time. And that'll be your dead bug against the wall. And then you're pairing that with mountain climbers. So with mountain climbers, I don't want you to rush through these like you would in like a workout where you're trying to do it for time. But instead doing these a little bit slower, push-up position, reach your knee to your elbow and then return, knee to the elbow and return. Try to do it at about this pace. If you feel your low back starting to cave in on those mountain climbers, then make it easier by going on an incline or just consciously thinking about keeping nice, strong ab muscles that whole time. Why is Yoda such a great gardener? Because he's got a green thumb. Ha! There's another bonus one for you. Anyways, have a great week. Get outside, the weather's getting warmer, and we'll see you tomorrow.